According to a new report from IDC, Apple once again overtook Samsung as the top smartphone company during the final quarter of last year. The Korean firm led the way for the first 3 quarters of 2017, but the release of the iPhone 8 Plus, and X helped push Cupertino into first place. The data also shows that global smartphone shipments fell 6.3% compared to the same period last year. Apple might be experiencing mixed emotions right now. An earlier report from Canalys states that while the iPhone X was the best shipping smartphone over the holidays, 29 million units, it still fell below expectations. This was followed by reports that Apple would be slashing production of its flagship handset in half due to weaker than anticipated sales. However, the company just posted record quarterly earnings of $88.3 billion, up 16% YoY. Tim Cook said growth included the highest revenue ever from a new iPhone lineup, and that the iPhone X has been Apple's top-selling iPhone every week since it shipped in November. The company doesn't give sales breakdowns of its individual handsets. According to IDC, 403.5 million smartphones were shipped in the fourth quarter, 6.3% fewer than the 430.7 million that were shipped in Q4 2016. Apple's phones accounted for 77.3 million of these, giving it a 19.2% market share, putting it ahead of Samsung, which shipped 74.1 million units and took an 18.4% share. Despite taking the lead, Apple saw a 1.3% fall in shipments compared to a year earlier, but it wasn't as bad as the 4.4% decrease suffered by Samsung. The only company in the top 5 that didn't experience a drop was Xiaomi. The Chinese firm shipped almost 97% more handsets, 28.1 million in Q4 2017 than in Q4 2016, 14.3 million. Vendor Q4 2017 shipment volumes, Q4 2017 market share, Q4 2016 shipment volumes, Q4 2016 market share year-over-year change: Apple 77.3 19.2%, 78.3 18.2% to 1.3%, Samsung 74.1 18.4%, 77.5 18.0% to 4.4%, Huawei 41.0 10.2%, 45.4 10.5% to 9.7%, Xiaomi 28.1 7.0%, 14.3 3.3%, 96.9%, Oppo 27.4 6.8%, 31.6 7.3% to 13.2%, others 151.3 38.6%, 183.7 42.7% to 17.6%, total 403.5 100.0%, 430.7 100.0% to 6.3%. Along with the other two Chinese giants, Huawei and Oppo, Xiaomi retained its position in the top 5 last quarter. Looking at the figures for the year, it's Samsung that sits on top, having shipped over 100 million more units than second-place Apple. Xiaomi, meanwhile, replaced Vivo as the 5th largest smartphone maker. Yearly global shipments are down, though only by 0.1%. Vendor 2017 shipment volumes, 2017 market share, 2016 shipment volumes, 2016 market share year-over-year change: Samsung 317.3 21.6%, 311.4 21.1%, 1.9%, Apple 215.8 14.7%, 215.4 14.6%, 0.2%, Huawei 153.1 10.4%, 139.3 9.5%, 9.9%, Oppo 111.8 7.6%, 99.8 6.8%, 12.0%, Xiaomi 92.4 6.3%, 53.0 3.6%, 74.5%, others 577.7 39.5%, 654.5 44.4%, to 11.7%, total 1,472.4 100.0%, 1,473.4 100.0% to 0.1%. Many high-profile companies offered the widest product portfolio ever in hopes of capturing a greater audience. Meanwhile, brands outside the top 5 struggle to maintain momentum as value brands such as Honor, Vivo, Xiaomi, and Oppo offered incredible competition at the low end, and brands like Apple, Samsung, and Huawei maintained their stronghold on the high end, said Jitesh Ubrani, senior research analyst, IDC.